as the population grows, and it will continue to grow. You see all of these apartment buildings being built brand new for rental, particularly in the Gaithersburg area, Rockville Town Center, now over in Wheaton. It's happening everywhere. That puts a great burden on the brick and mortar of the school system. And we are so dependent on our money coming back from the state for the capital improvement budget. How do we get a bigger chunk of what we contribute over there? I mean, for example, the Register of Will supports like 19 other Register of Wills offices, staff and everything with the money that our Register of Wills collects and sends down to Annapolis.
Well, there are a couple of things there. First, people need to know that we impose on the development community certainly the highest impact taxes for schools of any place in the region. So that is a cost to new development that they have to bear. And that's something that I and my opponent worked out on and agreed to for many, many years. The other issue, though, is really Annapolis, how we get our tax dollars returned to Montgomery County. There still is this perception that I'm going to continue to work on trying to eliminate, that our roads are paved with gold here in Montgomery County. You and I know that's not the case, but people continue to hear that and think that. And you have to work with folks across party lines throughout the state and at the gubernatorial level to make sure they appreciate our needs. I've done that when I've been council president the last 2 times. Last time I spent a lot of time in Annapolis working with our delegation and helping them be successful and appreciating all the details of our needs and moving that in a collaborative way across the state. Right now, I'm really concerned, the Kerwin report is, we expect it to be out any day, that has recommendations for a school funding formula, both for operational needs and also capital construction. There are actually 2 studies going on as we speak. We're going to need to be very vigilant. The county executive is going to need to be on top of that to make sure that those formulas do not adversely affect us. I'm all for paying teachers more. And certainly we need a better share of the school construction budget. And we need to be very clear about why that's warranted and why the formula needs to reflect it. I'm happy for our people to support other school systems, but at the end of the day, we need our fair share back too. Our residents are taxed pretty heavily. I'm very sensitive to that, and I'm pretty committed to making sure we don't have to go any further in that regard. That's why I'm focusing on expanding our tax base.
There's extreme competition in the legislature because of the dire need of the city of Baltimore. I mean, their school system, I read in the Baltimore Sun last week, needs $88 million just to get it operational so that they have air conditioning, just window air conditioning units and things of the kind, and heating repairs, proper water running through the faucets and things of that nature. It is in dire shape, and it comes into the same pool we're in.
Well, that's true, but we have aging schools too. And Montgomery County has often forward fund this stuff. Then we go back to the state to get reimbursement for it. So we have faced this challenge head on, and we will continue to do that because our kids are the most important product of Montgomery County. But we do need help from the state level, and we have to make sure that additional taxes aren't proposed that unfairly target Montgomery County residents to the exclusion of other regions. We do think we've done as much as we can for local funding of systems, and we'd like to see that be the case throughout the state. I can't tell other jurisdictions what to do, but I can point out what we're doing and that we have put in our rightful commitment to school funding. And the other jurisdictions also need to pony up. It's hard. It's hard. Everyone wants somebody else to pay for everything. OPM, other people's money.
Yeah.
But this is going to really be a big issue for Montgomery County in the next couple of years. I don't think they're going to decide it in the coming legislative session. My understanding is it will be in 20
Yeah,
when
'cause
the
if
final decisions are made.
Right.
So we'll see. We'll see.
Especially with the report not yet out.
Right. Well, there's going to be a lot of negotiation going on.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.